Evolution is a fascinating process that has shaped the diversity of life on Earth. One of the compelling pieces of evidence supporting evolution is the existence of homologous organs. These structures found in different organisms may look different and perform different functions, but they share a fundamental underlying similarity. This similarity arises from a common ancestor that possessed the original form of the structure. Over time, as different populations of descendants faced different environmental pressures, these ancestral structures were modified by natural selection. This led to the diverse forms we observe today, even though the basic blueprint remains the same. Homologous organs provide strong evidence for evolution because they demonstrate how species have diverged from a common ancestor. By studying the similarities and differences in homologous structures, scientists can trace evolutionary relationships and build family trees of organisms. The presence of homologous organs in seemingly unrelated organisms points towards a shared evolutionary history and emphasizes the interconnectedness of life on Earth. The animal kingdom is replete with examples of homology. One of the most striking examples is the four limbs of vertebrates, whether it's the arm of a human, the wing of a bat, the leg of a cat, or the flipper of a whale. All these structures share the same basic skeletal elements: one upper arm bone, two lower arm bones, a collection of wrist bones, and 5 digits. This shared skeletal structure, despite the vastly different functions these limbs perform, points towards a common ancestor that possessed this basic limb design. Homology is not limited to the animal kingdom, it is also observed in plants. One compelling example is the modification of leaves for different functions. The Venus flytrap's snapping trap, the pitcher plant's pitfall trap, the cactus's spines, and the pea plant's tendrils are all modified leaves. Despite their different appearances and functions, they share the same basic structure and arrangement of vascular tissues, revealing their common origin. These examples highlight the power of natural selection to modify existing structures for new functions, leading to the incredible diversity of life we see today. While homologous organs point towards divergent evolution from a common ancestor, analogous organs tell a different evolutionary tale. Analogous organs are structures found in different organisms that share a similar function but have different underlying structures. These similarities arise not from shared ancestry but from convergent evolution, where unrelated organisms evolve similar solutions to similar environmental challenges. For instance, consider the wings of birds and insects. Both enable flight, but their structures are fundamentally different. Bird wings are supported by bones and feathers, while insect wings are composed of chitinous membranes supported by veins. This difference in structure indicates that these wings evolved independently as adaptations for flight in their respective lineages. They converged on a similar solution to the same problem: how to navigate the aerial environment. Another compelling example is the streamlined body shape and flippers of dolphins and the fins of fish. These structures, crucial for efficient movement in water, evolved independently in these two lineages. Dolphins, being mammals, share a closer ancestry with land mammals than with fish. Their flippers, while superficially resembling fish fins, have a different underlying bone structure, reflecting their evolutionary history. These examples showcase how convergent evolutions can lead to remarkably similar adaptations in unrelated organisms facing similar environmental pressures. Homologous and analogous organs, while both evidence for evolution, tell different evolutionary stories. Homologous organs, with their shared underlying structures, point towards divergent evolution from a common ancestor. They showcase how a single ancestral structure can be modified over time to perform a variety of functions. On the other hand, analogous organs, with their similar functions but different structures, exemplify convergent evolution. Understanding the distinction between homologous and analogous organs is crucial for correctly interpreting evolutionary relationships. Misinterpreting analogous structures as homologous can lead to incorrect assumptions about shared ancestry. By carefully analyzing the underlying structures and considering other lines of evidence, such as fossil records and molecular data, scientists can distinguish between these two types of structures and gain a deeper understanding of the intricate processes that have shaped the diversity of life